Hey there, Tesag here, and today we are playing The Price of Peace, which I believe is the longest campaign in both the base game and its expansions. Honestly, it feels like two campaigns meshed together. Before we start, a quick reminder, I added an extra rule. I want to experience each faction in its pure form, so I'll focus only on the main magic class of the allegiance. We begin as Emilia, daughter of a glassblower, and now self-proclaimed leader of a band of refugees oppressed by local villagers and thieves. As is custom in Heroes 4, we start with no town, but luckily there is one nearby, unguarded, and requiring no quests to unlock. So we take it, get a bit of lore, and learn about our enemies. Immediately I break my own rule and learn life magic. Wasted a skill point, but oh well, I won't be using it. On the bright side, we get an experienced Dwarven general to assist us, and he will play a key role later. We capture a second town and pick up nobility and scouting, though I really wish I could swap the life magic for combat instead. Surprisingly, I managed to defeat the enemy's main hero rather quickly, but the game doesn't grant us victory just yet. We have to eliminate both enemy factions first. Oddly enough, the story already treats us as if we actually won. While clearing the map, Emilia hits the level cap, which confirms that unlimited leveling was just an oddity in the first campaign. Also, we get classic Heroes 4 AI moment. Shortly after that, we claim victory and move to the second map. Now Emilia has become the Queen of Great Arkan, a small kingdom built on our past achievements. But of course, more enemies are coming. While clearing the map, the orange AI keeps harassing our main town. Eventually, I push too far and nearly win, but I want to complete a side quest first, liberating people from the bandits. So we focus on taking out the orange AI first. With the orange AI out, I can focus on our main enemy, capture their leader, a genie named Solimer. He provides some intel, congratulates us, and agrees to remain our prisoner for 7 days. Then he escapes using magic and we win. In map 3, we get an interesting twist. Solimer is actually the narrator of the story. Now we play as him, with no access to Emilia. This back and forth perspective switch is common in this campaign, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's also part of why the campaign feels like two separated stories meshed together. The focus now shifts on Dragon Golems, powerful new unit created by the Immortal King, who happens to be Emilia's enemy and Solimer's master. The orange AI for some reason keeps fleeing fights, depleting its own army in the process. Maybe it really values its level 1 heroes, I have zero clue. After some back and forth town trading while waiting for reinforcements, I managed to push through and capture 2 necropolis towns. This unlocks more story, and now we have to clear the rest of the map. After boosting my economy hero and gathering an army, we head to the Dragon's Graveyard, our main objective. We steal some dragon bones for the dragon golems, fend off some dragons that are understandably upset about it, and we can move to the next map. Map 4 continues Solimer's storyline, as we uncover a conspiracy involving our Immortal King. Cool, but I would rather learn more about Emilia, Underdog Journey. Either way, Solimer is tasked with retrieving a magical crystal, which is deep underground and guarded by an undead king. We find a guide and 2 dwarven sappers who offer to blow up the entrance for a price. We pay up and in we go. I deliberately avoided the Chaos Altar to stay true to my rule, for once. But I don't pass up on artifact that gives my entire army 30% damage boost. Also, I've never really seen much potential in the Berserker spell, but damn, it's solid for making enemies wipe themselves out. After pushing through the last enemy hero, wiping him out and grabbing the crystal, we are off to the next map. In map 5, we are playing against Emilia. Allegedly, she's been betrayed, but because we played as Solimer before, we already know it's due to the Immortal King's mind-bending crystal. It takes away the suspense Emilia should be experiencing, which is shame. I start off badly by fighting a strong neutral hero. He has no resilience, so I take him down with a single spell, but my army suffers heavy losses, including my economy hero. What follows is classic cat and mouse game with the AI, except this time I am the mouse, which is rare in Heroes 4 for me. Eventually I get tired of it and just push through, wiping out the green AI. There are losses, but we can recover. Meanwhile, the red AI is spreading across the right side of the map, so he's next. Growing impatient, I push aggressively in 3 directions, wiping out red AI and reaching level cap for Emilia again. There is also cool little ambient detail on this map, an inaccessible area just for decoration. I love details like this. Finally, we eliminate the last AI faction, and Emilia learns the truth about the mind control crystal. While we were focused on small pawns, the Immortal King's army was preparing for major assault on our kingdom. Map 6 starts with Solemner again. He has deserted the Immortal King and is now searching for Emilia, who leads one of the last resisting factions. This map is a linear path with few towns to capture. A nice change of pace actually. I didn't expect AI enemies, which cost me whole army. Luckily, I managed to trade my losses for theirs, and Solemner is strong enough to recover quickly. After some town trading and questing for Emilia's Dwarven general, we finally meet Emilia. She accepts Solemner as an ally, and we move on. Into the map 7, where we control both Emilia and Solemner. Emilia searches for the Sword of Gods on the surface, while Solemner explores underground. The map is designed for hero-based gameplay, which I enjoy actually. Solemner gets tangled in a love story with a ghost, while Emilia finds a Sword of Gods. I accidentally used Town Portal and teleported Emilia's team underground. Luckily, this happened at the end of the scenario. By the way, she's not supposed to be there, but I will take the advantage of having 9 heroes in the underground and just clear it quickly. Either way, we go to the map 8, the grand finale. We need to find a mind shield to counter the Immortal King's crystal, which is quite easy and we gotta do it quite early in the playthrough. Along the way, our ally fall under the control and are sent back to kill us. We are forced to fight our own friends, which is kinda brutal storytelling. Randomly, our AI ally also gets eliminated. I have no idea why or how. Maybe I missed some secondary objectives. I also didn't feel like mentioning we have AI ally because he was just standing there not doing much. Either way, while exploring the map, I accidentally run into the Immortal King with just my heroes, and it goes as you would expect in Heroes 4. I obliterate him and his army. Victory comes sooner than expected, but I am not complaining. In the end, we win, but at great cost. Emilia is paralyzed after saving Solemner, and the Immortal King is left as mindless husk. Despite its flaw, this campaign tells a gripping story. It's long, feels like 2 campaigns in one, and could easily be expanded into a book. I started this playthrough thinking Order was my least favorite faction, but after 2 weeks of playing and trying to figure out the good and bad sides, I came to appreciate it. It's versatile and its magic is powerful. Either way, thank you very much for watching and I will see you next time.